Most people in this category spend weeks researching and still end up with regret. Not because they made the wrong choice, because nobody told them what actually matters. This review is going to be different. I'm going to tell you the things most reviewers skip. You have probably read the spec sheets. You have seen the star ratings, and you are still not sure. That uncertainty is not a problem. It is a signal that most reviews are written by people who spent 45 minutes with a product, not 45 days. The question you are really asking is not what this product does. The question is whether it is going to actually change anything for you. That is the question I am going to answer. I tracked this product through multiple price cycles before sitting down to record this. I compared it against the alternatives that serious buyers in this category actually consider. And I looked at what happens after the purchase, not just before. The Synology DiskStatoin DS1621 plus NAS server for business with Ryzen 2.2 GHz CPU, 32 GB memory, 60 TB HDD storage, 2 1 GB LAN ports, DSM operating system earns its place by doing something specific very well. That something starts with brand. Visit the Synology store. What that means in your day-to-day is that you stop compensating for what your last product got wrong. The second thing worth paying attention to is about this item, Ryzen V1500B quad-core 2.2 GHz 4 MB CPU, 32 GB DDR4 PC4-21300 2666 MHz SO-DIMMs, 60 TB 6x10 TB 6 gigabits per second, SATA HDDs for high-capacity storage, powerhouse storage, harness the power of the Ryzen quad-core 2.2 GHz CPU in Synology DS1621 Plus. With its dual M.2 2280 slots for NVMe cache, experience a staggering 174% increase in 4K random read IOPS, delivering a blazing 23231 434 megabytes per second read-write speed, and supporting up to 25 GB networking for swift data access and transfer. Robust backup solutions. Safeguard your critical data with Synology's comprehensive backup applications, including Active Backup for Business, Hyper Backup, Synology Drive, and Active Backup for Microsoft 365, Google Workspace. Centralize backup tasks, optimize storage efficiency, and ensure data safety across devices and platforms. Ultimate file management and sharing. Enjoy efficient file management and sharing with FileStation, a web-based tool supporting easy drag-and-drop operations without complex setups. The DS1621 Plus also supports multiple protocols: AFP, FTP, iSCSI, NFS, SMB, and WebDAV for complete compatibility. Additionally, Synology Drive offers seamless file access and synchronization across various platforms, enhancing accessibility and backup options for users. Hard drives and memory upgrades included separately, not installed, installation required. See more product details. Not in a test environment, in the situations where you actually need it to perform. That difference shows up in ways that are hard to quantify on a spec sheet. The third element is form factor. NAS Tower Server Internal File System Format, ext4, BTRFS ports, 4x451, J451J tweet, 42.2.2x eSATA port processor, Ryzen V1500B quad-core 2.2 GHz, 4 MB CPU memory, 32 GB DDR4 PC4-213002666 MHz SO-DIMM storage, 60 TB HDD storage power, single power supply operating system. Synology DSM software features, operating system features, iSCSI target protocol, cache acceleration, virtual machine manager, Synology high availability, Mail Plus central management system, Security Advisor, AGS 256-bit encryption, two-factor authentication, Cloud Station Suite, 4K multimedia server role, active backup for VMware and Windows. Comes in a sealed box. If you have ever replaced something ahead of schedule because it stopped holding up, you already understand why this matters more than any single feature. The feedback pattern on this model is unusual in one specific way. Buyers who come in skeptical end up leaving the same reviews as the people who are already excited. That kind of convergence across different buyer types is not something you see often. It tells you something real about consistency of experience. There is one limitation I want you to know before you decide. Product information measurement size. 1U features and specs compatible devices server mounting type rack mount. 4 mount additional details color black enclosure material metal user guide is assembly required yes feedback. Would you like to tell us about a lower price? Synology DiskStatoin DS1621 plus NAS server for business with Ryzen 2.2 GHz CPU, 32 GB memory, 60 TB HDD storage, 2x 1 GB LAN ports, DSM operating system share. Found a lower price? Let us know. Although we can't match every price reported, we'll use your feedback to ensure that our prices remain competitive. Where did you see a lower price? Fields with an asterisk are required price availability, website, online URL, price. Not everyone will weigh that the same way, and I understand that. If that specific thing is a deal breaker for your situation, I respect that completely. But for the majority of buyers who are looking at this product, the overall trade-off still lands clearly on the right side. Pricing on this model has not been stable. I have watched it move enough times that I would not trust any number I write here today. The figure you see right now is not what I saw a month ago, and it is probably not what you will see in another month. Sometimes that movement is upward. Sometimes it is a significant discount. The only way to know which side you are on right now is to check the live link. Amazon prices on this model are moving constantly. I have placed the link below, so you can check if the current discount is still live.